I actually don't know of any idea how I hurt my hand and arm. I speculate that it was from, for the first time ever in my life, having to, hold on more in this non-dominant arm. And also, I'm holding on for dear life, because I have to hold on to the railing and go up and down. I was going up and down 2 flights of stairs at least 4 times a day. Sometimes more than that, but at least 4 times a day. So that's 16 total times, right? It's up, down 1 set of stairs, that's 2 for 6. Yeah, 16 total times, and it could have been that. Could have been that. Because if I'm also stressed because I don't want to drop him and I have to hold on, particularly the basement stairs. Meanwhile, I could have never done the basement stairs and just gone around and it would have been no big deal, but hindsight's 20/20. I didn't think about that. You don't know that anything's going to hurt you. You just think you're going to tough it out. I looked up the symptoms with the thumb and going up the wrist, and it's been like 6 weeks now, and it's still, I teared up earlier when I was trying to make the bed. And I have all the symptoms of something called some kind of tendon disease, but not tendinitis, and it's some kind of something disease, and I checked all the boxes real fast. And I was going to fly back and have my mom take care of Omar while I went to urgent care and wherever subsequent place they wanted to send me, who knows where, but you don't know where you're going to be sent. It's something to do with tendons, it's not broken. But it's also not getting any better. I don't hold him in this arm anymore. I kind of maneuver down these stairs sideways with him in this arm, and then don't, as my mother's friend, as my mother's supposed good friend, convince me to send you my key to the house. And I do so in good faith. And why didn't we just have you make a copy of my mom's key? Because she might not be agreeable to having you have a key. You convinced me to send you the key, to go through the trouble of mailing it out and putting it in an envelope and having Joe send it and take me there to post office. And then you decide that you don't want that responsibility anymore. The responsibility to, in case my mom was locked out, like you said, you're supposed to be her friend. You said, I think it would be really good if you send me the key, Laura, when I first got here, so key to the house, send it to your mom in my name, and then I'll talk to her about it, but I'll already have it, rather than trying to talk her into letting me make a copy of the key. But we didn't even think of making copies, but that was the reason behind it. Now I find out that on a whim she decided to give the key back to my mom. The key that wasn't hers to give, that was my key, just in case I ever had to, fly back there and get in the house if my mom was in the hospital or something. You don't know what's going to happen. She gave my mom that key. And then I get a call from my mom today that she can't find her keys, and then she says it's the only key, and I'm like, and then she tells me that, I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. She had no right. She had no right to give my mother that key. That key was meant for if my mom was ever locked out. You wanted that responsibility. You asked me to send me the only key. You should pay if no one can find the keys in my mom's house, and they have to make new locks, put new locks in or whatever. What are you thinking? You're going to give my mom that key to, like, you made a copy, which is what I first thought. That she gave her the key, and it was just like like my mom is missing my keys. Can I have the keys? And then I'm thinking, oh, you're stupid. You didn't make a copy first. Then I found out she did it intentionally. She gave my mom back the key. My mom never found the keys she lost. Now she's lost these keys. Now there are no keys to the house. My mom was calling and crying to me like I can do anything about it. Besides, tell off the person who I sent my key, not my mom's key, in good faith to her, mailed it to her. Because she said I should have a key in case your mom is ever locked out, But locked out means you're locked out because the keys are in the house and you forgot them or something, not because you lost them somewhere or whatever. Normally it's that. And my mom was supposed to go out, and I'm like, you can't go out. You have to have responsibility. If you don't leave your door unlocked ever, just because you want to go out. You have responsibility. Find the keys, you stay home. I left her a nasty voicemail and a text, and more than one text. And also, it's like you need to get someone over there, or you, and help her find her damn keys. You're supposed to be a Christian. Get your fucking ass over there. Or get someone over there to help my poor mother who, that wasn't your key to give to her. It was my key. My key, And in that situation, you make another key. You're going to give my mom a key because she lost her keys and I sent you the only other key in the universe to the door? You make a fucking copy and send it back to me. What, like I trusted you. What's wrong with you? Can't win in any direction. Haven't eaten for 3 days. Was going to fast for 2 days, and then I just didn't feel like eating today. It's hot. I've had apple cider vinegar drinks. That's about it. But when you don't eat, a lot of times when I fasted and I didn't eat, I couldn't wait to eat. Now I don't even feel like eating. But I have to eat at some point because I can't take a shower otherwise. It could be catastrophic. I'll never be that stupid again. So a different person went over there, different friend from church, to see if she can find the keys. I don't know. Feel bad for my mom. But before I left, this person I told I never want to speak to you again, Christian, pissed me off. You had no right to give her that key and to not tell me. It wasn't your key to give. It was mine that I sent to you, took the time to trouble and asked Joe to take me to the post office to mail it to you because you convinced me it was important to do. And we can't just ask my mom for a key and make a copy. We have to ease her into it by mailing it and then saying, this is important. And Laura wants me to have this key in case of an emergency. And then you give it fucking back to her. Fucking cunt. Care what good things you've done for my mom. This was really important for protection. You don't want that small responsibility, then you let me decide if we can have my key back or give the responsibility to someone else. You don't just hand over that key and go on your merry fucking way. Now there's no keys. wasn't her key to give. The smartest thing would have been to convince my mom it's important that I have a key to the house. I'll never go in there. It's just in case you're locked out. It's just to protect you. Your daughter agrees, right? And then make a copy of that key, not have me take the trouble and time to mail my key, and now there's no keys. Oh, God. And you don't bother to tell me. You don't think it's important to tell me that this is what you've decided. Apparently when she gave her that key was when my mom was missing her keys. But did my mom ever find the original keys? No. Nope. I don't even understand it, because her keys are on a chain. So if she was missing the key, she'd also be missing the chain, I would think. But I'm not there. I don't know what's going on. I just know she wants a fucking dog and she can't even keep track of her keys, you know. Unbelievable. She keeps the place spotless, so that's what I said to her when she's calling and crying to me like I can do anything about anything. And except tell off the person who had no right to give you the only key to the house. If she knows you lose it, she doesn't want the responsibility, fine. You don't want the fucking responsibility to protect my mother as her supposed friend. You let me know so maybe we can find someone else willing to do it. Or at the very least, make a copy, send me a key. At the very least. It won't cool down in here. Turn the air on 76 an hour and almost 2 hours ago. It's staying at 89. Even with the friggin' air on. And I turned it down to 75. Half hour ago. I also poured water on Omar's head. And also, I have his water up here, so I can just give him water whenever I want. It's not down in the basement. You're a good egg, Omar. A decrepit old man. I found a picture from when he was a little over a year, little nothing, little puppy.